welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, it is our next monthly reset. This is going to be for June. I have already been paid. I know it's probably a bit early for most people. Ellie doesn't get paid till the 31st. I got paid on the 24th just because the 26th falls on the weekend bank holiday, so got paid the Friday before. I already had everything budgeted, and as always, we will go through monthly goals, monthly planner, and we will go through budgeting, money, things to buy, all of that stuff. Just a quick disclaimer, as always, this is just my side of bills. This does not include Elliot's side of bills. He pays for most of the house bills. I just pay solely for the rent, just because he has other costs with his car, insurance, things like that, which I don't have. So it didn't make sense for us to do a 50-50 split. So just putting that out there, it's just my side of bills. So if you don't see anything like water or internet, things like that, phone bills, he pays for all of that. This is just my side of stuff. First disclaimer. Second disclaimer, this month there are some big purchases, and I really want to emphasize this is no way me wanting to be bragging or coming across entitled, any of that stuff. This is just me realistically showing you what we're doing for this month. There are reasonings behind the big purchases, which I'll get to when we discuss them, but I don't want to come across as, oh, look at all the things we're able to buy and all of that stuff. That's not what these videos are for. These videos are to show people how we realistically budget. With that said, let's get into the planner. So my goals for May that I had were not many, to be honest. I mean, I haven't reached the ones I set, which is fine. Goals are to be worked towards. So for May, it was quite a quiet month, to be honest. So my first goal was to drink water daily. I, again, still have not done that, and it is partly my own fault. I really do need to start doing better. I think I just need to like put it in my Stanley tumbler and just every time I'm doing something, just like take a sip. Like I really need to start drinking more water because that's going to help me drastically. The next goal we had was reach 25 subscribers on YouTube. We are not there yet. We are at 22. We are getting there, which is good. So just slowly ticking along. We're just all getting to know each other, getting used to it all. It's fine. We will get there eventually. The only things we really had were obviously mine and Ellie's wedding anniversary, which there's a short kind of like day vlog of that if you want to go watch it. That was last month. Not great. Wasn't really a lot to do, but for June we have quite a bit going on. So my payday for June is the 24th of June. The holiday that we have booked for June is from the 13th of June to the 24th of June, because that is Elliot's parents' wedding, and we are going up obviously for all of that and staying for a few extra days. So those are the main things that's happening this month. That's probably going to be where most of our budget is going, although I have already brought a few things that we needed to get. But we'll go on to that in the payment bit. So monthly goals for this month, still going to put drink water daily, because my lord, do I need to start doing that. I'm going to put our goal the same this month, so 25 subscribers, and I think this month we'll be able to hit that, which will be good. And then the other goal that I wanted to set for myself, which is linked to a purchase that I've made, is to do with walking. Now, I don't know how many steps like you're going to be taking a day. I know it's like 15,000 or something, but I, for the last month and a bit, have been in a job where I don't really get out at all. I don't move at all. I'm mainly at a desk. So I don't want to just put 15,000 because I know I'm not going to be able to hit that every day, and I want to have a sensible goal that I can hit every day. And if I go over that, that's great. And obviously as my endurance and stamina builds up, I can put it up. So for the time being, I was going to do 3,000 steps daily. To-dos this month, there's quite a few, just because obviously we do have the wedding and we are going away for that. So we do have a lot of like packing, things to buy, that type of stuff. So first thing I want to do is we're just going to put pack. Buy there, buy, wedding present, purchase things for holidays. I don't know what that's actually going to be because we are quite a few weeks away yet because it's the middle of June. So I can't obviously foresee what we're going to need in like 3 weeks time. That'll do it for now. Top priorities for this month is just their wedding, doing that. Don't really have any other top priorities. There's nothing major going on at work currently. Mainly from next month is when it starts to pick up, and by next month I mean July. So yeah, that is everything I think for the monthly planner section of things. Obviously I'll always preemptively fill out the individual weeks for the month with meetings and things like that, which I obviously won't show you because confidential, personal, that type of stuff. But that is that part of the video done. Next we have the bills. So, as always, my paycheck is £1,858. Rent is £875. As I said last month, that went up, which is fine. My minimum payment for my credit card is, I rounded this up, they're all whole numbers because I've just rounded them up, is £29, which means that my credit card balance will go down to £1,125.70. Now that is only slowly trickling down because that's 0% interest, and my main goal is the PayPal because that's not. So that's why the credit card's not trickling down as drastically as the PayPal. Once the PayPal's paid off, then we'll be starting to put the big chunks into that. Speaking of PayPal, the minimum payment was £40 this month, and I put an extra £200 in, which has brought the balance down to £667.66. So hopefully in the next 2-3 months that will be gone, and then we can focus on the credit card, and that should hopefully then be, I'm hoping by the end of the year, early next year, to be completely done with it all. That's my goal, but we're doing good progress. Planner, £40 as always. I think there's like £500 left on the Klarna, and again I'm just gonna let that slowly trickle down because I need to have some line of credit, otherwise my credit score will slowly decline, and I spent so long building it up. Next we are on to kind of your bills, like subscriptions, that type of thing. So we have Now TV, which is £12 this month, just because we have got the entertainment pass now ahead of when House of Dragon season 2 comes out. Disney Plus is £11, Spotify is £6, YouTube is £8, Contents Insurance is £20, Amazon is £9, the Lush subscription box is £39. I had the last instalment of a Pay in 3 due this month, so that was £18, so that's done. And then I put £50 aside for the pets this month, just because we had to, we're purchasing a supplementary thing for Minty, just to see if that's going to help with his beak and stuff like that. So yeah, that is all of the actual bills for this month. So that totaled out at £1,197. Again, it's all rounded up, so it's actually a bit less than that, but it's all rounded up, which left us with £461 left over. So the things that we had to purchase this month, there's quite a few of them, so please bear with. So I still need to purchase shoes for my dress for the wedding. If you've been watching the weekly vlogs and like the spend the days with me's for the last few weeks, you all know I have been struggling so much on finding a pair of boots. And I originally wanted like cowboy style Western ankle boots, and I tried 2 different pairs, multiple sizes, and none of them were fitting, so I eventually just gave up. I've given up. Have left it a few weeks, and I've decided that next weekend, Elliot has the weekend off next weekend, so I thought we could go into Cambridge together. He can help me pick things out. We need to purchase a few things for him anyway, clothes-wise. So I've budgeted £40 for that because I've done a brief looking online just to see like what shoes are out there, what prices and things. And none of the ones that I have seen are more than £40, which is substantially cheaper than what I was paying for the boots. Those were around £60-70. So bit of saving there. So we've budgeted £40 for that. Don't think it's actually going to be £40. We've just budgeted extra for it. Costco shop, I have budgeted £60 as always. Last month I only ended up using £20, I think, or it was very little last month. But I am on the look for some Skechers, and I know that Costco obviously do Skechers for cheap, so I've budgeted a bit more, and I think I'll probably use most of my Costco shop allowance this month, just because if they do have Skechers and they have my size and they're nice, I will be picking them up. So that's that. Also linked to the Costco shop, we need to pick up more laundry tablets and toilet paper. To be fair, they've lasted us, I think the toilet paper's lasted us about 3 months, and I think the laundry detergent the same. I think we brought the laundry detergent in January, end of January I think, so they've done really, really well. I can't remember the exact prices for them, but I know they're not more than like £25, so I've just put £25 down for both of them. But things like that, me and Elliot will likely just split the cost in half. So if anyone doesn't know, when me and Elliot go to Costco, we both have our own things that we pay for. But if there's joint things that we use, for example, like the cans of Fizzy Pop or anything for the house, we will split that cost. So those costs will get split down. Next thing is we have been in desperate need for another set of towels. Just like wash towels, washcloths, hand towels, that type of stuff. So I went on Dunelm and I ordered some, and whilst I was looking, they had a standing desk that was 50% off. It's not a fancy one. It's not like buttons and it goes up. You have to like crank it up. But I have been really struggling mentally and physically with my health currently. And I know it's because I'm not moving enough and taking care of myself. I know that's the reasons as to why. And we were always thinking of getting a standing desk, but all the ones we were looking at were the high-tech ones, and they were like £300, which we could get if we put the money aside and saved up for it, which is fine. But we kind of just saw this and was like, well, that's a really great solution for now, and that's all we really need is something for now, just for me to be able to be a bit more active and stuff. So Dunelm altogether, it was a big towel, a medium towel, and 2 face cloths, and the desk came to £109. So that's already been paid for and ordered. The next thing is going to go on, I don't want to say finance because it's not going to go on finance. It's going to be on like a pay in 3 or something like that, because I don't have enough money this month to buy it fully, but next month I'll be able to pay it off. But I just wanted it now so I can start doing better for my health and mentally, things like that. So I've looked at treadmills, walkable treadmills, the little foldable ones that you can get. And I found a brand that is highly rated, and I am going to order it tomorrow on Sunday because I have to order it on my actual payday day. Otherwise I'm going to get screwed at the end of the month because it's going to come out before I get paid at the end of June. So that treadmill, it was, I believe, 180 or 170, something like that. So I was just going to do either Klarna or PayPal Pay in 3 and pay £60 this month for it, and then next month, because we're not going to have as many expenses because we have 0 plans for July, I'll be able to pay the rest of that off in July. So that's what we're doing. I haven't ordered it yet, but that is something we will be purchasing. And I know a lot of people will be screaming saying we'll just wait till next month to get it. I really just want to start taking care of my health now. I know that if I keep continuing not doing any movement whatsoever every day is really going to start having an effect on me. So I just was like, I'm just going to do it. It can be paid off next month. I can get it this month. It will be fine. So that's the reason why. So I believe that is everything that we have. There are a few things here and there that like we will probably pick up. For example, Elliot needs some socks, underwear, some more comfies. There are a few things that if we catch our eye then we can get them. Obviously we're going to be in York for about a week, so there's lots of shops there that we like. If we want to go to the Ghost Merchants, we'll probably go to the Ghost Merchants and pick a little ghosty up, or the Society of Alchemists is where I like to get my perfumes from, so maybe we'll purchase them. So there are a few things that we haven't budgeted for, but there'll probably be other purchases throughout the month Obviously I'll show you what those are in the weekly vlogs, weekend vlogs, that type of stuff. But yes, that is everything for this month. Quite a few very big purchases, which hasn't really happened in a while. I don't think we've bought anything big for the house since we potentially probably got the TV, which was a few years ago now. This is very much the first big purchase for the house in a while, getting a desk and a treadmill and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to do them. Obviously, I will let you guys know how I get on with it in the weekly vlogs and weekend vlogs. This video itself will be going up on Bank Holiday Monday, which is, I can't even think of the date, 27th, 26th, one of them. One of those dates. And then the weekly vlogs I kind of already have built up, and weekend vlogs, they'll go up after that. So there will be a prep with me video, sorting all the animals out as always, packing, buying things we need for when we're away, all of that good stuff. And then I will film whilst we are away as well. There's a few things that we'll probably get up to next weekend, so I can film that as well. So there's just a few like exciting things coming up and a few trips, things like that, days out. So if that sounds like stuff you are looking forward to, then please hit the subscribe button. The Lush subscription box should be coming to me next week, I would imagine. So obviously keep an eye out for that one as well. I hope you guys enjoy these videos and this series. I hope it just gives you an insight into some everyday people's lives, wages, budgeting, all of that thing. I think it's interesting to have the perspective of someone trying to get out of debt, because I don't think that's shown enough, and it can be a struggle, and for me it was a struggle for a very long time. I'm aware that I am in a very fortunate position where I thankfully do have a job where I earn enough that I can put big chunks into my debt. I'm aware that that's not a luxury some people have, so I don't want any of these videos to ever come across as bragging or being entitled, things like that. I understand the struggle. I was in that struggle a few years ago. I've just been very fortunate and lucky in how my work and career has progressed. But let me know what you guys thought of this video. Let me know if you guys are battling any debt payments, or you've got big purchases coming up, holidays, things like that. Let me know down in the comments. As I said, there'll be some really good videos coming up, so definitely keep an eye out for them. But that will be it for now, guys. So I will catch you in my next video. See you then.